Hey, what's up guys? Britt Johnson here. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Make sure you like this video. You can click subscribe and join my notification gang to know when I post a video. Also follow me on all social media at I am Britt Johnson. So today I'm a lot turned down. I didn't even know if I was going to do a video or not today. It's just, obviously if you follow sports, you know the last 24 hours in sports has been pretty crazy. Obviously, the last few days have been crazy just for the country again because we all watched Jacob Blake get shot 7 times in the back in front of his kids, and he's now paralyzed from the waist down. And obviously, since then, we've seen what sports or how sports have responded to it. The Detroit Lions on Tuesday became the first team to boycott. They decided to boycott their practice and had a media kind of thing instead where they all kind of stood in solidarity together saying that they won't be silent. They had a couple of their players speak out to explain why they decided to do that. And then obviously on Wednesday, the Bucks kind of led the way for the rest of the leagues and teams who, by deciding to boycott Game 5, they were 100% down to forfeit if they had to, but obviously the Orlando Magic decided to not accept the forfeit, and the rest of the games from there trickled down with all the teams deciding to boycott on Wednesday. And then here we are on Thursday. There have been 7 NFL teams that have decided to boycott practice today, and then last night, we heard that the NBA was considering, especially the Clippers and Lakers, boycotting the rest of the NBA playoffs. But obviously this morning decided on continuing to finish out the NBA season and hopefully come up with some game plans or whatever to figure out what they're going to do while they're in the bubble. It's just so... I'm not going to say a lot about stuff because it's just overwhelming. As you guys know, I protest quite often. I'm a part of different groups. I do stuff that I don't post about and I don't really talk about because it's really nobody's business. And it's not like always, or should never be about like the public's opinion of stuff, but just to do stuff in your community to make a difference and things like that, which I hope we all are doing at some capacity, and not feeling the need to have to post about it or talk about it on social media. With that said, though, it's especially these last 3 months, I feel like everybody's just been tirelessly, I can't even talk, working to figure out what we can do. I think the issue now, which I spoke about it before with, not having like a Malcolm X or a Dr. Martin Luther King is we don't have a leader. There's nobody right now that is like leading the charge, and I think that that's like where we get lost at. We can do all of this, and I always say protesting is just like the PR of a situation, of a movement. It's not really how things happen and actually get changed. The protest is just bringing attention and awareness to something. Posting on social media does the same thing. But after you've gotten attention, what happens? Well, as of now, there have not been a lot of things that have happened because we don't have game plans and action plans. I remember when we had the Blackout Tuesday, I had said on my social media and I had texted all my friends saying, this is a time for us to stay off social media and come up with game plans and this, that, and the third. And guess what? Everybody was just like, no, it's not. It's for Black people to show their businesses and do that and talk about whatever. And now we're here 3 months later and still having the same issues and same situation because we didn't get off social media and start actually thinking and collaborating and coming up with actual game plans. Actual action moves. What are we going to do here? We have attention. How are we going to use it? Doing a black square on social media is not actually going to change any laws or put actual people in jail. That just doesn't happen. All this is supposed to be PR. And then after we get the attention and people are starting to notice stuff, then now we have all these allies and this, that, and the third, and we can now come into a place where we're like, okay, here, we're all going to do this together, we're all going to do that together, or whatever the case. And we just don't have that. Like, and it's so sad and frustrating. And, you know, I don't have all the answers. I don't know what to do. I know the question's been asked now, what are the football players going to do and the basketball players going to do? And I read something that I thought was very important is whatever city, state you live in, go find the local activists in your community and figure out what they're doing, because a lot of them already have game plans and places or things of action that they want to do, and they've probably been working on for years and years and years, but they don't have necessarily maybe a famous person or whoever to help lead that charge as far as getting more people into it, or whatever the case is, or getting bigger people to hear it. So I think that's really what the next step that these athletes need to do is really go to the local activists in their community and figure out what their game plan is and just kind of follow suit. Yes, you're a professional on the football or basketball court. Yes, you probably own businesses, this, that, and the third, but I think the activists have been doing just, you know, a lot of them have been doing this a lot longer, and that's what they spend the majority of their time working on. So I think it's really important to take their lead on this, and you can be like the famous face that, you know, is behind this action move that then can now get a lot of us regular people behind something that we didn't even know existed. So I think that that's what is gonna need to happen with all the players and all the leagues moving forward. And it's just, sorry, I'm just like so drained. This is just like again. It just keeps happening over and over again, and we keep just posting on social media and not really doing anything about it. So I'm just gonna go now. I don't have anything else to say. I want to know what you guys have been doing in your guys' communities. Obviously, most importantly, before I get out of here, make sure you register to vote. Make sure you vote. Make sure you pay attention to who you're voting for, not just when it comes to the president, but obviously I have always said your local elections are the most important ones. This presidency, though, is very important. I've heard people say it doesn't matter who the president is because it's the local stuff more, but actually it does matter, because we literally have a Supreme Court justice, or judge, waiting on her deathbed right now, still not giving up, because she wants to make sure she lives long enough for somebody else to become president so they can now appoint the next Supreme Court justice. So that is why we already have 2 conservative judges that were put in under Donald Trump, and we cannot have another one. And you know, Supreme Court justices are for a lifetime. That is a lifetime job, and they do that forever. So we can't just unelect them the next term. So no, that is the number one reason why this election is so important for a president. But yes, normally it is your local and state elections that are the most important. So make sure you're just registered to vote for that, and you continue to vote, and you pay attention to people that you're putting in office, because your vote matters. It's very important, and that is going to be what makes the difference for us moving forward. And I hope I'm talking to some people that would consider running one day and are going to change the world themselves. Get into politics, start learning about it and become, somebody for the people that's really going to help make a difference. Maybe I will run for something someday. Probably not, but you never know, maybe I can inspire somebody to run for office one day, and they can end up changing a lot of stuff that we need to change in this country. But thank you guys for listening. I know it was a rant a little bit. It wasn't structured. I didn't have any notes on what to talk about today. I just wanted to make sure I said something. I don't know if I'm going to just be doing a ton of videos. I have some videos. I actually have a sponsorship with the group, so I'll be having some videos out for that soon. But Other than that, I might be chilling on doing a ton of videos just because the moment needs to be focused on other things right now, and so does my energy. But thank you guys for following me. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing to me. I pray for all of you guys. I love all of you guys. And I hope we can really, together make a difference. But thank you so much. Make sure you guys follow me on all social media at I am Britt Johnson, and leave comments below on your thoughts, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.